From Git turning 20 and GitHub's MCP server launch to the untold story of why bugs linger for years. All that and more on this episode of The Download. We're back! Welcome back to another episode of The Download, the show where we cover the latest developer news and open source projects. And please like and subscribe. I'm your host Cassidy, and I'm on the developer advocacy team here at GitHub. Let's get into it. Last week, Microsoft celebrated its 50th birthday, and this week the tech festivities continue. Git actually turned 20 on April 7th, marking 2 decades since Linus Torvalds committed the first version of this revolutionary version control system, if I do say so myself. Fun fact, Linus actually wrote Git in just 10 days after a licensing kerfuffle with BitKeeper. Talk about a productivity sprint. Git's decentralized nature changed the game for software development, paving the way for platforms like GitHub, which also we celebrated our birthday this week on April 10th, so it's birthdays all around. To mark the occasion, GitHub interviewed Linus Torvalds himself, revisiting his thought process behind Git's creation. It's a really fascinating look back at how Git forever altered software collaboration. Whether you're a kernel hacker or a garage coder, Git has made collaboration seamless, scalable, and surprisingly intuitive, eventually. Yay birthdays. In exciting AI news, GitHub announced the public preview of its new GitHub MCP server, a revamped local server for the Model Context Protocol, also known as MCP. It was written in Go alongside Anthropic, and this server has goodies like customizable tool descriptions, code scanning support, and functionality that makes asking LLMs about private repos as easy as pie. MCP has been gaining serious traction as the go-to standard for AI tools to communicate and perform tasks. GitHub's commitment to improving and expanding this server signals a big step forward in AI-powered development tools. Plus, it integrates natively with VS Code. Woohoo! If you want to learn more about MCP, head over to the GitHub blog. I wrote a little explanation that might be helpful for you. Outside of the screens in front of us, GitHub Universe, the world's fair of software development, is officially in preparation mode for our event on October 28th and 29th. The call for speakers is now open through May 2nd, and so if you got insights on AI, developer experience, or security, now's your chance to shine. This event promises to be a mix of innovation, inspiration, and maybe a little bit too much coffee. Whether you're a speaker or an attendee, it's bound to be a developer dreamland, and I know I've really loved attending every single year, so we hope to see you there. And now, a story that's equal parts maddening and hilarious. A few years ago, a programmer known as Toast fixed an 8-year-old bug in GTA Online that slashed load times by 70%. And the kicker was, his fix was just 13 lines of code. Rockstar Games even rewarded him with a $10,000 bounty and patched the game. But why did it take nearly a decade to address something so glaring? The real story here is a deep dive into why bugs like this go unfixed. Corporate priorities, endless roadmaps, and the myth of quick fixes mean even glaring problems often get buried. Add in the rotating door of developers and the ever-present bottom-line focus, and it's easy to see how this happens. This bug fix was a feel-good moment, but it's also a cautionary tale for devs everywhere. It's not laziness, it's the system. So next time you're stuck on a loading screen, know this: the fix might be simple, but the bureaucracy is anything but. This is where I personally think that open source shines, and why it will continue to produce the best experiences for everyone, whether it's your end users or your developers. With birthdays, breakthroughs, and bug sagas, this week was a roller coaster ride through the world of development. Whether you're celebrating Git's legacy or dreaming up your GitHub Universe talk, there's never a dull moment, and we're so happy to be here with you. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on any of the topics we discussed this week, and if you liked this episode, please give it a hearty thumbs up and subscribe to GitHub's YouTube channel for all your nerdy needs. Happy coding, and we'll see you next time. Bye!